It's your boy Bitcoin Lunatic, and we back with another powerful video. You know what I'm saying? Very informational video. So, on this video, I want to be talking about this trade I caught today. This big old trade. I caught this sale right here. I ain't gonna lie, compared to how far it ended up going, I hopped out extremely early. But I did catch some trades down here as well. So I'm finna get into all that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just delete everything off the chart. You get what I'm saying? And we're gonna start from scratch. So as you can see, we on the 4-hour time frame. And I traded 6 a.m. Alright. And then I play some more trades after that, but we're gonna get into all that. So we got 6 a.m. right here. Hold on. Something ain't right. What time is it? Something ain't right. It was this 6. That's 6 p.m. This one right here. Let me go down. I'm basically trying to see when the new day. Okay. Okay, so the new day started right there. Okay, here we go. So, if you all know, I trade 6 o'clock. So, this candle, this candle right here is the candle I traded. I sold on that big old candle right there. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Remember I told y'all I go off the previous hour 4 candle. So the previous hour 4 candle is this candle right here. So as we see, first of all, let's take this away now since I know where we at. First of all, we got a sweep right there. Right? We got a sweep and it closed below that high of that candle that it swept. That's a bearish signal right there in itself without even the third candle forming. Once this pattern happens, we can expect for that third candle to be a bearish candle. It's basically creating a swing high. For all you people who don't know, it's just creating a swing high. Okay, so what I like to do is, you can see where it closed at right here. Boom. Draw that close out, right? And we're going to get the high. We're going to get the high of the body, which is right there. Boom. Right? So, we got the high of the body. We got the close. And then we're going to draw this from boom. From the two bodies. The close. The open and the close or whatever. And we're going to get equilibrium, which is right there. Boom. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all see where I'm going with this. Some of y'all don't. So, like I said, I trade on the 1 minute. So, I don't want to even lie. I jump straight to the 1 minute, bro. You know what I'm saying? And basically, we look for sales near the open when this kind of opens. And then you're like, okay, where the target at? The target is right here. Shoot, I just look at the lows. You know what I'm saying? From the hour 4 candles. Not swing low, just candle low. So this candle's low, I'll be like, okay, that's the next area of liquidity. And then if you want to go swing high and swing lows, you know, this will be the next area right here. So price could potentially come down and take out liquidity below this low right here. And you know, but I'm just trading for what I'm trading, you know what I'm saying? So I just do my little thing where I do my thing at, and that's it. Man, I feel like I got out super early compared to how far it went down. So we finna go to the 1 minute so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So when we go to the 1 minute, so what had happened was I waited for 6 o'clock. You feel me? That's 6 o'clock right now. But as a matter of fact, I got in early, I think. Yeah, I did get in early. I got in right before 6 o'clock because I caught all this. So I had my trend line going. You get what I'm saying? I had my trend line going like that. And I was like, okay, when price breaks this trend line, we're going to get in. It broke the trend line right before 6 o'clock, and it closed. Broke it and closed. So I hopped in for that sale right there. Then price dropped, and I got out right here, literally. So I'm like, damn, then it started retracing. Bro, it retraced into this fair value gap. Now I placed this sale on a different account. So I hopped in for another sale right here. You get what I'm saying? Bro, and I think I got out like in this area right here. So from here to here, like this area. But tell me why that joint went all the way down here, bro. Like, that is crazy. And it never stopped out the stop loss from the initial position. Meaning, like, let's say if I never moved my stop loss and was just got in right here, I could have just rolled it all the way down, bro. I could have rolled it all the way down here. Like, that's a monstrous move. But like I said, it's not about all that. It's just about getting your little 4 to 5s, 5 to 5s. 4 to 1s, 5 to 1 risk to reward ratio, blah, blah, blah. So I hopped in, got my little sale on. Boom. So basically, when I hopped in for this sale, it was before 6 o'clock, but price had already closed below that trend line. So I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So I caught it. Boom. Got this little move. Hopped out. Once price came in, I sold on a different account. Not this account, but I sold on a different account because I wasn't, I don't like to do too much against my rules. Excuse me. Against my rules, and my rules is one trade a day. That's why I placed the trade on a different account. So when it hit this, I had it a 3 to 1, got out, and then on another account, because I ain't do it on this account because I already had made my profit for the day on this account, I had caught a buy. I caught a buy. I believe I caught this buy right here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. I'm gonna make sure I'm not tripping. Was it that one or this one? It was this one. Yeah. Yeah, it was this one. I believe I caught this buy right here. When price, you got your touches. And then, boom, price broke through it. Not only did it break through it created a fair value gap. Came into that fair value gap and took off. You know what I'm saying? And that's really all the strategy is. All my strategy is just breaking a trend line and closing above it and going in the opposite direction and aiming for a 4 to 5 or a 4 to 1 or a 5 to 1, risk to reward ratio, and or aiming for a higher time frame. Candles low or high, or swing low or swing high on the hour 4 time frame. That's really all it is. So for this one, I just simply aim for a 4 to 1. You could do this all day. Look, this is a trend line right here. I didn't take this trade, but I'm showing y'all how this shit work. Like, you low key don't even have to have a bias with this shit. You could just trade breakouts. Like, you could be like, I ain't got no bias. I'm gonna just trade breakouts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a watch a trend on a smaller time frame go, and I'm a basically catch the reversal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be a reversal trader, like, or that's basically what it is. But me, it's like I do my higher time frame analysis to know where the higher time frame going. So it may look like a reversal on a smaller time frame, but it's actually just a continuation of price moving in one direction on a higher time frame. It just had to fake some people out, stop some people out before going in the original direction. Because remember, I told y'all my original position was a sell. So me catching this buy was going against my original position. I'm unbiased. I know what's going on, but I ain't. If I see some shit and I know it's finna hit, I'ma take it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. So, and then a lot of people be like, oh, this. A lot of people say trading is gambling. Shit, based off the shit I'm telling y'all, y'all let me know or not. Y'all let me know or not if it's gambling. You get what I'm saying? Cause I don't feel like it's gambling. I feel like everything is calculated. I feel like everything is on point. Gambling is like, trading ain't gambling to me, because like, it's profitable gamblers, but not really. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of them, but it's a lot of profitable traders though. Like, anybody can be a trader and anybody can be a gambler, but it's like, you have a better chance of being a professional trader than a professional gambler once you understand the concept of trading. You know what I'm saying? Cause look, this junk going up, it's a trend, bro. It literally breaks the trend right here on this big white candle. It breaks and closes below. You can simply sell right there. But like I said, for extra confirmation, you get your up close candles and you want to see price break below. So it closed out. You're like, nah, I'm going to wait. This green candle is your up close candle. You draw it out in time. Once price breaks this candle and closes below it, that's a change in state of delivery. So we're not delivering buys anymore. We're delivering sales. So on this big white candle, it broke and closed below the low of that up close candle. So that's even more confirmation to get in for the sale. You get what I'm saying? And look what happened. You would have got paid. You would have got paid, bro. This is a minute chart. Even if you would have got out right here, that's 11:50 to 12:17, bro. That's 27 minutes, bro. Let's see what. Let me see something right quick. Stop loss at the high. TP at right here, and that's farther than what I normally would go for. You get what I'm saying? You aiming for that area that it came to. That's a 6-1. But like I said, we aim for 5-1s and 4-1s. So I would have. We're gonna do a 4-1. Shoot, aim for a little 4-1. That right here. It's just about catching a decent move. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to realize. Like 11:50, 12:10. That's 20 minutes. 4-1. You out of there. If you would have risked $500, you would have made 500 times 4. If you would have risked 1,000, you would have made 1,000 times 4 in 20 minutes. Like, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to realize. Like, it's not about catching far moves. Like, if you got the capital, if you got the bread to put up, you don't need to catch big moves. As far as, like, when I say big, I'm talking about big is in the sense of length. Like, it's gonna be big, all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, you catch a 4-1 with 1,000, risking $1,000, you just made 4,000 in 20 minutes. You ain't got to catch no long ass move. You ain't got to catch no 10-1, no 6-1. You could catch you a 4-1, a 5-1. You know what I'm saying? And make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have the capital. So like, when it comes to trading, these are the things you need to know or need to understand. You need capital, meaning you need money to trade. You need to have a strategy, a rule-based, system-based strategy, and you need to be extremely dangerously disciplined. Once you have all those 3 things intact, you will be successful in trading, and you can take your success and spread it or keep it to yourself. You can do whatever you want to with your success. You get what I'm saying? I'm planning on doing giveaways, if you want me to be real. Like little small giveaways, though. Nothing major. Like, you know, like little $100 here, $100 there. Or like, you know, just, I don't know. I want to be on some Mr. B shit, but on a smaller scale, basically. That's all. Just doing little shit. Like, I might have a video where it's like, the comment joints. I might be like the 10th person that comment on this video get $100, like stuff like that, stuff to get some engagement going on my channel. Cause it's like people sleep on channels like this where people talking about shit like this because they like, oh, that's boring. Let me tell you this, ain't nothing boring about making money. You feel me? Ain't nothing boring about making money, bro. Realize that. Like, you can literally make your bread and go and enjoy your day, bro. Folks gotta work 8 hours, 10 hours a day and work 5 days a week just to enjoy their weekend and go out and drink and have fun. But it's like, when you a trader, every day can be your weekend. You don't have to wait on certain shit to do shit. Like, you don't have to wait. Oh, I'm gonna do that in a week because the money looking funny right now. If you want that them shoes or that purse or that hair, your hair and nails done, or you want to take that trip, you don't gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be like, oh, I'm gonna wait till December to go because I gotta let this money add up. When you a trader, money adds up pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you a trader, your life moves faster. Like, your life goes in the direction of your mindset faster. So like, however your mindset is, whatever your energy is projecting onto the ether in this world, like your thought process, your aura, when you're a forex trader and you're profitable, it's gonna seem like you doing magic. Like, you're gonna once you understand this shit and you get this shit down pat. That's why I'm telling y'all for free, because I want to see y'all shine. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Like, I move in silence, bro. Like, a lot of people don't know, but like, I just move in silence. Like, I'm not with all the posting, and I don't really care. I'm one of those if you know type people. Like, I don't really care for all that. Like, I live in silence. I make my money. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be helpful, you know what I'm saying, to the community and do my due diligence by teaching what I know. You know what I'm saying? And I learned this over the past 10 years. I came across Forex when I was 16. I'm 27, and I just started becoming profitable in the last couple of year or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a long time, but if you listen to the information that I'm speaking on these videos, I guarantee you it won't take you as long as it took me, because what it's gonna come down to is your discipline. Like, once you got the capital and the knowledge, like the strategy, then it just come down to discipline. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, these whole 10 years I feel like I wasn't profitable because I wasn't disciplined, and I was strategy hopping a lot. I wasn't patient. I wanted the money right then and there now. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of things that I wasn't doing. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of things that I was all over the place. But it's like, and the only reason why I was like that, because the predicament I was in, I was living in the hood, struggling. My mama was struggling all her life. Nobody around me had money. Nobody in my family had money. You know what I'm saying? The people who did have money was scamming or drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just like, I'm damn near stuck. And I'm seeing the lifestyle that come with Forex. I'm seeing these folks drive Lamborghinis and traveling the world and shit. And I just wanted that shit so bad. So I'm like, okay, let me do X, Y, and Z. So I'm doing what I got to do, trading. But I was so focused on the finish line that I was running in the wrong direction. You get what I'm saying? I was so focused on the end of the tunnel that I was going through the wrong tunnel. You get what